Thank you so much for tuning in to Outside the Box Second Take. We're doing one-on-one interviews with your favorite public figures, influencers, entrepreneurs, and we're hearing from them how they got to that point of a success, how they were able to be successful, and also where they see themselves in a couple years. So if you're right now listening to this podcast, today I'm bringing on an amazing entrepreneur. His name is Jesse Billions. He has an amazing business called On to the Next One Detail, where he's not only doing amazing work for some of the top influencers and public figures, but also he created a business that right now is in its growth phase. So you're not going to want to miss this. Make sure to check it out. We'll be right back. We got the man of the hour here, entrepreneur Jesse Billions. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, JP? Thank you for having me.
No, it's an honor to have you here because I've been following you on Instagram for a while, and you not only do amazing work, but you're in these really, really close-knit circle with not only top influencers, but also your business continues to grow. For people who are watching you for the first time, can you share with them a little bit about what you do?
Yeah, I detail cars, like you're saying. I'm in this stage where there's a lot of influencers, TikTokers, just in general, celebrities that I'm reaching out to, or they're reaching out to me, and we're out there trying to detail their cars. So we're in a nice stage right now, like you're saying.
Yeah. So everybody always sees the success part, right? So you're in that phase right now. You're getting into not only top tier clients, but also you're growing your following. And I've been watching it for a while. But share with us a little bit of how that journey got started. Like, how did you even open this business?
It started with back like in 2010. I worked for somebody doing mobile detailing, but after a while, learning the craft, I just decided to go my own way and just try to open up a route and stuff. But like you say, everybody sees the success, but they don't see the difficulties behind the success.
Right.
So,
yeah, and share with us a little bit about that. I saw a picture on Instagram, and our producer's going to put it on. But this picture is with you and a bunch of other young people washing a car. Is that where everything started?
yeah, that's actually at my friend's Frankie's house. He shoots, he does video photography. He actually does videos for Meguiar's now. Wow. For a car detailing company. So it's crazy how we've all grown together.
Yeah, so during that first phase, even before you had all your equipment, all your friends got together and they supported you. Were there any haters, any people who said that you would fail at the beginning?
No, there wasn't. Everybody was pretty supportive, and I'm thankful for that.
Wow. So, a lot of people usually either have a great support system or they don't have a system at all. And the friends, family actually are the complete opposite. I think you were super, super blessed. I have someone around me, he's been, with me for over 10 years. Most of the time, I give him an idea or I give him some sort of vision, and he always just, claps back at me. I don't know his name. I don't know.
Because sometimes
hey!
are not the greatest.
Well, you know what? George definitely brings that balance, and George has been amazing. And George has been that friend for me for many years that kind of gives me that inspiration most of the time, all jokes aside. So after you went through that beginning phase, tell us like that first few months of your business, where what often happens with a business is people get in, they fail, and they totally abandoned that business. What was that like for your first few months?
Correct. First few months, like everything is hard. Even now, nothing gets easier. You just learn, you adapt, you pivot, you get stronger. But those first few months, just knocking on doors, door by door.
So talk to me about that. Like you just said something. You went to go knock door to door. That's the hustle. That's the grind, right? Did you get a lot of no's right there?
Yeah, that first lady that accepted me looks at me and tells me, "Why should I trade you for my local car wash down the street?
Yeah.
If they're probably better than you, or why would I give you the chance? And she gave me the chance. I just told her, I would do good work, I would be there on time, and I would be dedicated to my craft. And she let me detail her cars.
Yeah,
Was her name
crazy.
Karen, by the way?
No, she looked like one though. I always had the target that I'm gonna make it, that I'm gonna have an established business. Even with the nose, like I was just ready, like a yes is gonna come. So I never let that break me down in the process.
Faith.
Correct.
Wow. Unwavered.
Correct.
So I could straight up say you're the worst detailer during that time, and you would be like, all right,
Correct. And
brush off.
even now, you can tell me I'm the worst. Oh, there's someone better than you. I agree with that. There's somebody that is better than you, but you're better than another person also. So I just let it go by.
You hustle, you grind, you don't take no for an answer.
Correct.
That must come from a place that's more than just, I'm a business owner, I'm going to make it. Where does that stem from?
It could do a lot with family. It could do a lot with my dad and my mom just coming to this country for a better future for us. So now
Ganas.
correct. Now I just stand and I want a better future for my boys. Now that I have my own personal voice, I want to just pave the way for them.
So you get the door-to-door nose, but you keep going. You get you get your clientele, right? How did that translate into the good boss? Or how did that translate into Ryan Garcia, who is one of like the top boxers in the world right now?
Correct. Yeah, it's crazy. Like just like that same hunger of knocking doors to doors, just social media, just messaging artists, boxers, just everybody, just hey, let me detail your car, let me detail your car, and like a lot have left me on scene. Some have responded, some haven't. So it's just the same way, just now on social media.
You don't take no for an answer.
I don't.
Wow.
Yeah.
So would you say that's one of your biggest recommendations for people who are trying to be entrepreneurs? Just
Yes.
like laser focus, you get a no, just keep going.
Exactly.
That's amazing, man. Respect. George,
You should take that advice in your love life. Just keep looking for
George,
girls. Doesn't matter.
we're
if
not
they
here
know
to
or-
talk about stuff like that. We're here to highlight Jesse Billions. Getting back on topic, you did a cross country trip where you got to connect with top influencers, amazing clients. Where did that idea stem from, and what were the results of that trip?
Correct. I'm always messaging influencers, celebrities to provide my work. I started a TikTok account thanks to my sister. She told me make a TikTok account, so I made one. That first week, I'm on the For You page, and this video pops out from Victor Oliveira, known as the Good Boss, currently standing at 1.4 million followers. He does good deeds, so people would be like, bet you won't buy me coffee this morning. Bet you won't buy me a PS5. Just a lot of people just asking for like exaggerated stuff that he does good deeds, but maybe he wasn't going to do those type of things, Mm-hmm. So I try to change up the game and I say, bet you won't let me detail your truck. Because he uploads a video showing his truck.
Yeah.
I go to bed, 3-hour difference with the East Coast. I wake up and he already responded.
I just got off the phone with Jesse from On to the Next One Detail. Jesse is going to take a journey all the way from Anaheim, California to Wakefield, Massachusetts. Jesse challenged me in a comment saying, I bet you won't let me detail your trucks. And you know what? I accepted the challenge, so now he's on his way here.
He's all like, how much a drive from California to Massachusetts?
Wow.
So we get in contact. I tell him I'll do it. He's like, are you sure? It's a long drive. And he gives me the opportunity. He says, all right. And it happened exactly a year ago. Thanksgiving week, I start making the drive.
That's insane. You listening to that right now, George?
Hey Jesse, bet you won't detail my 82 Pinto with missing paint already.
I thought you wanted your sneakers. Now you want your pinto. Hey, he's a professional detailer, but he's not a magician, George.
Hey, if the price is right, we'll do it.
I like that attitude, man. I think that's what makes you special, bro. And I think that's why you've been so successful up until this point. Not only are you such a hard worker, you take those no's, you turn them into yeses, but you get to Massachusetts, you meet the good boss. Was there a moment in time where you just like couldn't believe that you were actually there as you were detailing his cars?
Even when I started driving, as soon as I started to drive, you're driving, GPS says 2 days, It's like you're alone in the car. Like all these thoughts come to mind, It's like you're happy, emotions, I started crying. A lot of things, a lot of things go through your head. You know, it's like you don't know the other person on the other side. You know, you don't know if it's gonna pay. You know, but you just stay focused, and you know, you walk by faith that you know, and not by sight that something's gonna happen out of it. So
Yeah, and I think it's so interesting that you were blessed through an action of a give back with an influencer whose main mission is the give back, right? To bless others.
What's going on, everyone? The good boss here. So happy to meet Jesse. On to the next one, detailing. Absolutely excited to see what's going to happen with my car, my truck, my other trucks. It's going to be great.
That emotion that you were feeling that day, where did that come from? Like, why was it so emotional for you?
it was like a happy emotion, like saying like, that's crazy. Like I was able to get out of my turf and, you know, going to conquer like more land, you know? So it was a great experience.
Yeah. So you got that opportunity with the good boss. Went great, obviously, because you're still one of his friends. He's one
Best
of his
friends currently.
That's
So
amazing. Man.
That's what I grab out of everything, you know? I don't grab like the work I went to go do. Like I grab the friendship that, you know, that I'm literally best friends with him. On the way here, I was FaceTiming him. We FaceTime every day. So that's what the more important part for me, you know?
Jesse, on to the next one. My best friend, all the way from across the country, California. We met on TikTok 7 months ago, and he joined us here on this project. He's been a part of everything ever since we became friends.
A quick story. Hopped on TikTok.
Yeah. So you have that experience. How did that become a ripple effect in your life to get where you are now with your business?
Yeah, just drove back home and just said, you know, if I was able to do that with someone 3,000 miles away, I'm just gonna continue just, you know, reaching out to celebrities, boxers or any athlete, and just keep messaging. And like I was telling you, even if they left me on scene or said no, or somebody probably is already detailing for them, we move on to the next one, just like the name says.
Little birdie told me that you like grind so hard that you'll even wait outside to where you know your potential client is. Like that story with, I think it was Bryce Hall.
Correct.
What happened with that?
He uploaded a story. He was having Javier's in Newport Beach, so I'm 10, 15 minutes away from there. It was late at night, probably almost closing time. So I saw the story and I just sat there. I said, should I make the drive to Javier's and just wait outside, you know, not making them feel pressured or anything, just wait outside, see if I run into him, you know, handshake, introduce myself. And I was debating, should I go, should I not? Waited a couple 5 minutes and I said, let's do it, you know. It's easier for me to go here to Javier's than come meet him over here at Beverly Hills or Hollywood, or, you know. So
Yeah.
I met him outside. After a couple hours, he walked out with a group of friends. I spotted him. I just told him, Bryce Hall, I don't want to take your time. Here's my business card. My name's Jesse. I detail cars. And I let him know, you know, I detail for Ryan. Names that he knows, you know, so he can know we're the real deal.
But
George.
how'd you know he was still there though? Like, did you go in like go inside the restaurant, see if he was still in there?
No, I did not. Earlier that day, he had posted that he had gone to Newport Beach for a new Lambo, for a new Urus, and he uploaded the color, and I saw it in the valet parking. So I said, he's here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, yo, we need that, George. Like, that's such an amazing trait. It's not only the hustle and the grind, the determination, but the patience, right? Because how many people are going to sit and wait outside for that opportunity and even think that that was going to translate into an actual opportunity? So I feel like we both are learning so much right now. And if you're a business entrepreneur right now, I think once the motivation runs out, that's when your determination and your faith in your craft really translates into whether you're going to be successful or not. Right, George?
I agree, JP. I think we should be driving Lambos so that people come stalk us.
Well, talking about that, you work on some really nice cars. Like, I see your IG story. What's some of the nicest cars you've worked on?
I would say top 3, Mayweather's Bugatti. There's an exotic car dealership that I take care of, and they let me detail one of Mayweather's Bugattis maybe 3 years ago.
Wow.
So I would put that in my top three. A lot of Lambos, I would say, top three, and one more.
My 82 Pinto.
Yeah, we'll plug that one in. We'll plug that one in. But
Yeah. Well, do you ever get nervous? Like these are expensive vehicles.
no, I don't.
Really?
I don't. I just I just take my time, and then just section by section, and then just a lot of patience.
How do you challenge yourself to get better at your craft? Because there's no way these people are giving you the opportunities if you're doing a bad job. There's no way that translates into more and more clients. How do you get better?
Just by doing more cars. I would say I like seeing other detailers. I like learning from other detailers. I like seeing their work. I'll check out YouTube videos here and there. But I like learning. I like learning from other detailers as well.
That's amazing. So you never settle. You always
Correct.
want to learn the next new trait for your business. For that person who's watching right now, who's hearing your story, where you started from, with friends, without any equipment, to now where you are now, working with the top influencers, I think it's so interesting because we have such, in this specific period of time, so many people telling us we can't, or we shouldn't, or we should still stick with society's norm. You've done the opposite. It stems from faith. Where does that faith come from?
That faith comes just from, the upper man upstairs, I have a lot of faith in God, and I just, like I was saying earlier, 2 Corinthians 5:7, I walk by faith and not by sight.
Amen.
I don't know what's on the other side, but I'm just keep going. I just keep going. I don't hold back. I just push, just knowing it's going to pay off one day. I don't take no for an answer, and I just, I don't let nothing break me.
I think it's so interesting to see the people you work with. And most of the time, those influencers have such a big give back.
What's up, K-Mac and the Good Boss? It's me, Ryan, out here. We out here, grinding. Hey, shout out to you guys, and hope you guys are doing good, and God bless.
And it's so cool to see because I think that's really why you've been successful. Not only because you do good work, because you have such a focus, even with that opportunity with the Good Boss, you said something completely out of the norm to where he was probably shocked, and he was like, oh, no one wants to give to me. Usually I'm the giver. Talk to me a little bit about your give back and what you not only try to do with your business, but also with your family.
Yeah, like you're saying, we always try to give back as a family. Past years, Mexico, Guatemala, feed the less fortunate, tamales, whatever we can do. We get money together, and 600 or more tamales, and just people where they living next to trash cans, just people on the streets. We got a lot of videos of that, doing that, and just we just try to give back. This year, I was on the way here. These couple of days, I've just been planning doing a toy drive, just for people in my city and stuff, and just giving back, man.
You mentioned your sister earlier. She was the one who told you, like, get on TikTok.
Yeah.
You should be posting your videos there. Did you believe her when she was telling you that, like, that would be something good for you? Or were you kind of like, I don't know, I'll try?
Yeah, I didn't want to. Not big on social media, but I said I'll give it a try, And with that whole trip, gained like 6,000 followers on TikTok. And then throughout this whole year, I didn't post till like a week ago. After like 8 months, I posted another video. Kind of went viral. So we hit 13K this week.
Nice,
so,
man.
That kind of motivates you to want to post more. So we'll be posting more on.
So for
on
those of you who
TikTok.
don't know, your sister is actually a well-known radio host. She actually contributes to a Spanish ministry called Mujeres Victoriosas. She's so talented. She's such a big blessing. I think that's also another thing. It's like sometimes you got to listen to your family and friends. If you don't listen to them, you may miss out on a huge opportunity. And like you just heard, TikTok was that key that allowed him to get into so many circles that he probably wouldn't have had that access. The person who's watching right now and they're saying like, hey, I've been wanting to start my business or my side hustle, but I've never actually done it because I don't believe in myself. What's your message to them?
Just get up and do it. You know, like you say, a lot of people are probably going to say that you can't do it, or your own thoughts are going to be like, you're not going to make it. But I just say to stand up and do it, you know. You don't know if, you know, you are going to make it, you know. So just do it honestly.
5 years from now, where do you see On to the Next One detail?
I see 2 rigs running around the city here in California, a shop. And like I was mentioning earlier, my main goal is to detail America. That has always been the dream. Detailing America state by state, just hitting every state and just hitting back home.
That's also kind of cool because you get to see the whole U.S.
Correct.
And I feel like it's going to be funny because in 5 years from now, we'll come back, we'll group. Not only will you have achieved those goals, just a personal feeling, but I feel like then it's really a question about internationally, right?
Correct. Yeah.
And would that be the next thing?
I do have some messages from countries out, you know, outside. But obviously it hasn't happened yet, but maybe one day.
I mean, we want to travel, right, George?
Yeah, heck yeah. Take me down to El Salvador and eat some pupusas. They don't got tacos down there.
We can get some really cool TikTok videos. You just, you know, contract us.
Of course.
We're there.
Yeah, we'll do it.
What a blessing. Honestly, it's so awesome to hear your story. So awesome for the audience to get to connect with you. If you want to follow Jesse Billions, you can follow him on his TikTok and Instagram account. On to the Next One Detail, where you can follow not only the awesome cars that he works on, but also his journey. And I think the journey of impact is really where God's taking you. Because, yeah, you're getting amazing clients, but I think, like you said, you're not looking at them as an opportunity. You're looking at it as a connection. You become friends with them. Your impact grows from there, but the sky's the limit.
Correct.
We wish you so many blessings, you and your family. May God continue just to use you and give you so many more opportunities, which has already happened. So thank you for jumping on Outside the Box. Second Take. We'll see you guys next episode.